Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. How are we all? Hope we're all well. I changed the plan. This morning, I discussed that I was going to come on this evening to do the pets, my top five crystals for pets, which I should have done last Friday, which I should have done Monday. Um, the universe isn't right because I realised today is the full moon. So hold on, pets. Let's bring in the blood moon. So this is what I'm going to do this evening is talk about the crystals for the blood moon, which is happening right now, right above our heads. Evening, Debbie. I've just been inspired out of nowhere to pick up my Sodalite wand. Have you been watching our lives? Because today was our crystal of the week, and the crystal of the week is sodalite. So beautiful. Enjoy. Have a great one. Hey, Esther. Hope you're well, sweetheart. So next to me are a few pieces. Obviously, full moon. We can charge our crystals. We can have them out. We can, we don't have to have them outside the house. We don't even have to have them on the windowsills. Just acknowledge that there is a full moon and allow that energy to charge our crystals. But obviously, this is the hunter's moon or the blood moon. So with me are a few of the crystals that we might need at the moment to help us with this phase of the full moon. Oh, bless you, Esther. Have a great one. Evening, Anna. Hello, Kerry McCarthy. Lovely to see you all here. So I'm going to drop down and show you these pieces that I've got that I feel is going to help maybe me or some of you over this full moon or the next few weeks. Again, let me know what you're thinking of. What crystals are going to help you with the hunter, the blood? What's going to help you with the next couple of weeks from the full moon back to the new phase? So as the energy is waning, as the full moon is waning back to the new cycle, what do we need for encouragement with that? So I'm going to duck down. And obviously, one of my first ones is the selenite. Selenite is always linked with the full moon. No matter what moon it is, we could always use selenite. And selenite is a beautiful, calming crystal, peaceful. So if at the moment, if things are a little bit chaotic, if things are a little bit intense, energies are all over the place, if you've not got a quiet minute for yourself, then bring in gorgeous selenite. Allow that to just bring it in. And something like this, you can hold while you're meditating, helping to bring in that peace, that calm, that serene energy. It could be in the center of a grid. So whatever you grid, whatever you put around the selenite, you're going to have the serene energy. Or if this, if you're somebody who the full moon affects and you find that you can't sleep, then you can put a piece of selenite on your bedside table. Allow that energy in your bed, in your bedroom, to promote that peace, that calm, tranquility. So beautiful energy there. Purification. Yeah, we look at the full moon in its purity, its fullness, its rightness. So selenite will help us with that heightened intention. Tonight is the night to set out some intentions for the blood moon. So the blood moon can be at the height of a detox. What is it that we want to let go of? What is it that is no longer serving us? Maybe we just want some healthy flow going through. It's also the hunter's moon. What have you got your sights set on? What do you want to reach out? What do you want to grab and pull towards you? Maybe you need a bit of confidence with that. And that's why my next choice is carnelian. Beautiful energy, completely duality with the moon, because carnelian is the sun energy, but it's bringing you that warmth, that creativity, that final strike before the year is over, before we are done and we seek solace, we seek solitude, we lay our energies low. We need that one last strike, that one last goal to go ahead, to grab and to bring close to us. Sometimes we need that courage, the confidence that carnelian gives us to make that leap, to make that decision. Yes, now is that time. Before all my energy is spent, let's go and do that. If it's the creative streak, allow the carnelian to warmth your body, to warmth the sacral chakra. Get the ideas, the inspirations flowing. Get that creativity bubbling. Okay. Also, it might be speech. It might be talking. And at this time of year, we may be a few colds, a few bugs going around. Hemimorphite, the beautiful crystal that is just going to keep our voice protected, keep our voice strong, and make sure it's being heard. Hemimorphite connects us to the divine energy. So we might not feel physical, we might not feel the creativity is coming to the sacral. We might find that there is something spiritual, something in the etheric planes that's calling to us. So connect with some hemimorphite. If you haven't got hemimorphite, angelite would be a good one as well, to connect to the spiritualness, bring down. It might be that your time to seek peace and solitude is now. You've done all you've needed to do. There's nothing more for you to hunt. There's nothing in your sights. I've done all I needed to do. I'm now wanting to seek this peace with the selenite, connect with the hemimorphite, and just connect with the mind. Voice what you are seeing. Maybe the messages that are coming down from spirit are yours to voice. So hemimorphite, very extreme physical, a very extreme spiritual crystal, allowing us to seek all that there is in the divine gateway. One of my absolute favorites. Then we have rainbow obsidian, because we have just gone. We are now in Scorpio. So all that sting, all that, connecting with the carnelian, and Scorpios are quite the sexual zodiac signs. They are very mystical, but highly sexual. So right now, if we are looking into experiencing maybe our shadow self, Samhain is just around the corner. Maybe we want to look into the mystical side of things, explore the spirit, the sexuality, especially connected with carnelian as well. Carnelian, obsidian, explore that sexuality, the sexual desires. Rainbow obsidian would be a beautiful crystal, especially for the shadow self. Obsidian is one of the crystals we connect with the Scorpios, for that mystical, the unknown, the depth, There is so much depth to a Scorpio. Don't even feel that you understand them. The minute you think you understand them, there is so many more layers below that understanding. So Obsidian is there, and I'm bringing Rainbow just to give it a little bit of smoothness to it rather than the full black Obsidian, which can be quite very, very more intense. But yeah, we're now thinking of Samhain. We're now thinking of the Witch's New Year. This dark times, and I don't mean dark times as in negative but the darker evenings, less daylight, spending time with ourselves. Maybe it's time to reflect this last 12 months. What have we done? What have we achieved? So Rainbow Obsidian will be there for me. And then Amethyst. Amethyst, to let go. Amethyst is our sober crystal. So anything that we've picked up on and we think, oh, actually, yeah, I shouldn't really be having you. Let go of that. Again, we've got the blood moon in fullness. So detoxing. So anything we need to let go of. So with the carnelian helping us to detox, with the selenite helping us to bring in the purification, we've got amethyst giving us that general healing. If this is something we've been carrying around with us for a while, we might feel that loss. We might feel that sadness of, okay, that's no longer the path for me. This is now my path. So amethyst, beautiful. Just to comply with these energies that we might be feeling at the moment. And again, with selenite, with hemomorphite, with amethyst, they're going to help us to bring in any sleep. So if our sleep patterns are very erratic at the moment, there is a huge sense of calmness with amethyst, hemomorphite, and selenite. But with these 5 crystals, they're the 5 crystals I looked at and thought, Hunter's Moon, Blood Moon, we're in Scorpio. What do we need bringing in? And obsidian is a good stabilizer. If we look at obsidian, it's a volcanic glass which contains all the elements. It contains earth for where it came from, deep within the fire of earth. It spewed the volcanic matter, the lava. We have then got the air that is cooling, making it solidify, making it become obsidian. We've got the fire, which is the lava in itself. The matter of it is fire. And then we've got water, as in the movement of that lava as it flows. So obsidian is a good balancer, is a good stabilizer, bringing in all of the elements that we have on this earth. So hopefully some of them will resonate. Hopefully some of those will give you food for thought as we delve into this full moon. Let me know what energies you are feeling. What energies do you think, yes, actually, I could do with a bit of that. Hunter's Moon. Is there anything in your sights? Is there anything for you just to grab one last chance before Samhain, before the new energy, the new year? Thank you, Michelle. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Good evening, Dawn. Don't you worry about being late. I've just popped up onto the comments now. So if you are commenting, do let me know what you're feeling for this beautiful full moon. That hemomorphite is gorgeous, Debbie. You're holding sodalite at the moment, which again is a crystal we could be using with at the moment. Yeah, I was talking this morning about sodalite being in that deep meditation. So maybe sitting there, holding your sodalite, meditating. Now is the time to go within. Now is the time for solace, solitude. Again, one to get fear of phobias. So if anything that you're holding on to, you're fearing of letting go, sodalite will help with that. Amethyst will help with that. And carnelian with that strength. Get rid. We're walking the path now of our own. We're going through into Samhain, Samhain into winter solstice. Through those times, we need to look within. We don't need to be dealing with others' issues, others' problems, things around us that, God, that was so last year. Why is that still with you? So we really need to start thinking about it. Michelle Brown, love Black Obsidian. I do. I always say you don't connect with Black Obsidian, you indulge in Black Obsidian. So yes, Anna, gosh, yes, the unknown depths. My partner is a Scorpio. Yeah, they are. They're very, the part of the water clan. They're part of us Pisceans and Cancerians. So there is a sensitivity with Scorpios, but geez, there's depth. And they are known as the sexual zodiac sign. They're very deep in love, very everything else. Don't really know what to say at 5:15 in the evening, but there we go. So yeah, the amethyst, isn't it, beaut? And I like this one because we've got a ridge in it, so it's just nice to slide your thumb down. Beautiful. I felt drawn to selenite this last 2 weeks, and I've never really felt the pull towards it until recently. I love the rainbow obsidian as well. Thank you. You're welcome, Anna. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yes, Debbie, they are all for sale. So the amethyst is 57. The rainbow obsidian is 44. The hemomorphite is 55. The carnelian is 65. And the selenite is £12.50. So yes, we are. I'll just pop them up. I don't advertise that we are actually selling them, but Black Obsidian always drawn me. Don't know why. Mainly Obsidian is about helping you to face what you need to come to terms with. So if we're people who are good at putting things under the carpet or cramming it in the cupboard and going, yeah, I've dealt with it, issue resolved. Obsidian, every time we connect with it, that issue is straight there. Why are you not dealt with me? Why am I still here? And also the shadow self. There's a huge thing around the spiritual that we are love and light. And, and they just don't accept or don't acknowledge the shadow. And if we are light, we have to have shadow. Without light, shadow won't be there. We need the shadow to see the light. So they go hand in hand. And for some of us, the word shadow means, the devil and Satan, and better get a goat and sacrifice it on a full moon. It's called a blood moon. Do you want the blood of a goat? No, not at all. The shadow self is just to acknowledge our shadow side and just to accept that if we're going to have light, we have to have the shadow. Doesn't mean we're going to work on it. Doesn't mean we've got to act on it. We just have to acknowledge that we have shadow, and it's healthy to have shadow. We need those justice scales. We've just finished with Libra. We need to be balanced. We need to be balanced in both energies. And yes, as much as we turn around and say, I love you, we do turn around and say, I fear you. You know, it's healthy. It's healthy to have that relationship. We don't have to be all Glinda, the good from Wizard of Oz. I mean, God, who wants to be the good fairy? No. I want to be the wicked witch. Like, yeah, that's me acknowledging my shadow self. You know, why everyone wants to be Glinda the good, I'm secretly here going, I want to be the wicked witch. Yes, please, paint me green. So Kerry, yep, really feeling of letting go, and especially other people's projections. So done with their stuff. Absolutely, Kerry. And this is what we're doing. This is what we need to do. And the weather, the time of year really reflects that. That no, this is my time. If we looked back, you know, millions and millions of years, we would perhaps at this moment be getting ready to go into a cave on our own. You know, look at the bear. The bear goes into that cave on their own. This is our time to look at our own stuff. What have we achieved in this last 12 months from Samhain 2020 to Samhain 2021? What have we achieved? What have we accomplished? What have we learnt? The lessons, the mistakes, oh, yeah, I learnt that one. That's a lesson. Put that down. Yeah, and getting ready now just to be with that for the winter solstice, for the return of the light, for that. Okay, we're going to start waking up a bit. We're going to start feeling the vibration of the earth. And then we have Imbolc in February, which is the return of the light, which is that, yes, I can smell the first signals of spring. So, yeah, it's only Imbolc do we then start looking at others. From now till then, we're on our own. Put our thoughts, our intentions to us, ourselves. Okay. You know, I'm not saying let's all jump and be single. You know, we do have consideration and we do have things to honor within our families, within our partnerships, relationships, and work colleagues. But as for getting deeply involved, no. You're on your own, Sharon. Get out onto the checkout. You got customers. The Obsidian Mirror, yes. And Danielle Smith, you made a brilliant comment as I was saying goodbye this morning about wanting to delve deeper into the quartzes. First part of lockdown, whenever that was that was last year. I did go through the quartzes and the formations, but I want to do it again. So yes, I will be chatting about the different quartzes, the faces. You know, what's an Isis? What's a channeler? What's a left activated? What are windows? What are keys? And the different formations, the Elestrials, the Fencers, the Candle Quartz, the Fardens. So yes, I saw you pop that up as I was just going by, and I was like, ah. So yes, that will be coming up. Yes, I'm always kind of file things in my head, don't Michelle? And that's why you're drawn to the obsidian, because the obsidian wants to draw that out of you. Yes. Thank you, Anna. Been really pulled to wear obsidian and jet lately. Beautiful jet, highly protective, same as obsidian protective. So while we're going through this assortment of detoxing, letting go, there is still something out there, you know, carnelian hunter's moon. The last bit of striking is there. Protect yourself. Jet and Obsidian, gorgeous. The Shadow Self reminds me of the dark I've been through in the past. Yeah. But do you know what? If we didn't go through the dark, how do we know we're in the light? You know? And if you didn't go through those dark days, Debbie, you wouldn't be the woman you are today. And you've got to. Oh, and my husband says I am Alphaba. Thank you. How lovely. So if there's anything more to say on that note, I'm not that green, but I am a bitch. So, yes, I am quite happy. Got a couple of minutes left, but yeah. So tomorrow morning is our generic card reading. So it'll be a mixture of the animal cards and the crystal cards, and we'll do a generic meaning with that. Friday will be the little short readings for you guys as a thank you for supporting me throughout this week, for being here. It's a little thank you for that. And then next week, we'll start it all over again. But my evening lives, I'm only going to try and do once a week. Just because, you know, here I am saying, yeah, we're going to slow down, get some solace, some solitude. Yeah, we're just about to open up a bloody shop. Like, where's my solace there? Don't make me unleash my flying monkeys, because I will. Fly, my pretties, fly. So I don't want to commit to too much, because one thing I hate is letting people down. I absolutely hate saying I'm going to do something and then having to pull out. So I'm not going to commit to too many live at 5s, because I don't know where I'm going to be at 5. We'll just put it like that. Mornings are going to be okay. It's only if I need to be at the shop early that I might not have to do a morning live. But at the moment, they're still in cement. It's my live at 5s that I'm thinking I might be in between places for those. So next week I'll do 1. Okay, I can commit to 1. And it might be that until we're in the full swing and the shop is open. Because these are the ideas I have for when we were in the shop. And at the moment, I'm just sitting here doing them in the living room. And I'm giving all my best and all the thoughts in this living room. I need to save some. I need to hold some back, ready for when I'm in the shop and I can go full on. Are you being served? I'm free. So yes. So 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Thursdays and Fridays. My morning lives are always at 9 o'clock. Again, that's to give me time to get to the shop, because I'm going to be doing, when the shop is fully open, I'm going to be doing nothing at home. Home is going to be where the heart is and where my family is. So here I'll be spending time with hubby, spending time with the animals, with our son. See how I put animals before my son? That's because the animals are here full time and Ruben is only here every now and again. So that's why I've done it like that. So when I get to the shop, I open up with you guys. I go online at 9, talk to you guys, make sure you are all good, and then I open up to the physical world. And then at 5 o'clock, I close the shop with you guys. So there is method in my madness. I know a lot of people have their own work and have their own things to do, and 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock is just not on. Thank you, Dolly Parton. But hey, my videos are saved. They are stored. They're on YouTube. They're on Facebook. So if you don't catch us live, you can catch us on the replay, on the rebound. So yeah, anything else? I don't think so. I am just about to have half an hour before I then join the marvelous Fed and Chris for their full moon ceremony. Fed will be talking about the nutrition, Chris will be talking about the astrology, and I will be talking about the crystals. So I have got other crystals. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for your support. It absolutely means the world to me. Have a good evening. Set out your intentions for this full moon. And I hope you get it back threefold. Thanks so much. Remember, if you can't heal yourself, how the hell are you going to heal somebody else? Love you all lots. See you all soon. Bye for now. Ta-ra, love.